Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I haven't posted for a couple of weeks, and it's largely been because I've been a bit unmotivated. So I guess that's the topic of this week's talk. I think part of the reason I've been unmotivated is, well, probably the large part of it has been the weather. This has probably been the first weekend and a couple of weekends that I've been out, or been able to get out. It's windy today, but at least it's sort of sunny and nice, so I can get out for a walk and get out and do some videoing. I didn't really feel like sitting in the car week after week talking to the camera. I think it's much nicer, both for me and for everybody else, if I get out and get some fresh air and see some sights around the place. This is actually a walk that I've done before, which is just around the coast past Plimmerton. There's a small Maori settlement just back behind me, and it's got a pa there, which is like a Maori meeting house, and it's quite a nice sort of area to walk. You can't drive around through there, you have to walk, so it allows you to walk around the edge of the coast, and it's very pleasant, nice. But as we get around the corner here, it's going to get pretty windy. So my motivation's been a bit hammered lately. I think the other thing is really I've still got the ongoing problem with parosmia, which, if you're not familiar with it, is a problem where your sense of taste and smell becomes distorted, and you can no longer taste the sort of things that you used to be able to taste. So food is it's not great, to put it mildly. So that's kind of been sort of hammering me a wee bit as well. So, but you get through those things. I did go out hunting last weekend, and the weather was absolutely shocking. The forecast was actually looking pretty good, but no, it didn't quite turn out that way. I'll post a bit just on a wee bit, and you'll be able to see me talking, and it's pretty shocking. So yeah, it wasn't that great. So I've got a couple of weeks worth of workout videos here, so I'll pop those up. Main thing I've been focusing on last couple of weeks has been sort of really trying to get my double unders sorted out, because the Open's coming up in about 6 weeks time. So been trying to work on the old double unders. They're getting better. They're not great. I still tend to do single unders during the workouts, so I focus on doing double unders during open gym, and then do single unders at the moment in the workout. I haven't really got them good enough to sort of be able to do them sort of under pressure. But you can see here that they're okay. They're not great, but they're getting better, and I'm able to string sort of quite a few together at a time now. I just got to practice, and that's basically it. Insofar as the workouts, there's been quite a lot of thrusters and wall balls and lovely things like that in the workouts, so it's actually been quite good. One of the workouts, I've actually progressively, I've basically done sort of steadily sort of tried to increase the weight, because I know that they'll probably have thrusters in the open. So one of the workouts, you can see here, I'm just going to get out my notes, because I'm notoriously bad at remembering all my workouts and things. Well, this one was pull-ups, push-ups. There was actually supposed to be bar muscle-ups, but as insofar as doing a scaling option, you did pull-ups and then push-ups, and that sort of the two together sort of added up to the bar muscle-up. And then we did box step overs with the dumbbell, with the dumbbells, and then dumbbell thrusters. That was a pretty good one actually. I enjoyed that. It was pretty hard. One thing I think I've mentioned, I've been doing the 531 training at the gym, and that's been going reasonably well. I'm on my second 4-week cycle now, so I've bumped the weight up a bit, so what I've found is that my leg strength has started to increase, and I'm able to do things like squats a lot better, thrusters quite a bit better. I'm not great at thrusters, but they've been reasonably okay. I still need to work on the wall balls. They're still problematic for me. I think doing something like maybe combining either rowing or assault bike and then wall balls might be a good one. A bit like, what was it, 19.1, that first workout from the Open this year, where it was 19, I think it was 19 wall balls and 19 calories, and it was like an AMRAP. So maybe doing something like that in preparation for the Open might be quite a good one. The next workout, let me see, what have we got here? Thrusters and burpee toes to bar. Oh, that was a good one. Yeah, that was actually the one we did just on Friday, just this past Friday night. And it was a sort of increasing number of reps. So it started off at 1 rep, so you did 1 thruster, 1 burpee toes to bar, and then 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, and so on and upwards. And yeah, that was a pretty good one. It got pretty heavy. I actually ended up doing, I think the RX weight was 60 kilos for the thrusters. I did 43, mainly because I think that's generally speaking the open weight for thrusters. So I thought I'd just try that and have a go at that one. And it worked out alright. Not great, but good. What else have we got here? Clean and jerk, handstand push-ups, box step overs, and rope climbs. Actually, one thing I've found with the rope climbs is that I'm finding them a bit easier, and that's, I think, primarily due to the fact that I've lost weight through changing my diet and going on the calorie deficit. I'm down to about 72 kilos, I think, at the moment, down from 78. And so what I find is that I guess that's my strength to weight ratio is improved. So same strength but less weight, and I'm able to scale the rope a bit better. When you see me going up the rope, you see I have a kind of I would say a fairly unique way of climbing the rope. I struggle to get it between my legs, so I just run it around the outside of my legs, and it seems to be pretty effective. I can get up and down pretty quick, so I don't sort of worry too much about form as much as being able to get up there faster. So yeah, it looks ugly, but it's effective. So and then I think the last workout I've got here, burpee, pull-up, thrusters, ring rows, and devil's press. Oh, this one here, this was a good one actually. It was basically 30 reps of each, and trying to get through, through the time limit. I didn't actually get through the time limit, but and when I say burpee pull-ups, RX movement was bar muscle ups. So again, scaling option was a burpee pull-up, and then thrusters. I've got 35 kilos here, so I was doing sort of a moderate sort of weight with the thrusters, and then the ring rows. The idea with the ring rows was that it was a step down from the burpee pull-ups. So if you were actually doing bar muscle ups, for the ring row you would have been doing chest to bar, because that was the next step down. But in my case, because I was doing burpee pull-ups, the ring rows was the next step down for that. And then the devil's press. I only just got onto the devil's press, and that's not shown in the video. I forgot to turn the camera around. But I did manage to, I think I got about 8 done. Yeah, so yeah, that was a good workout. So yeah, I've enjoyed the workouts actually. They've been pretty good recently actually, to be honest. I've enjoyed the programming quite a lot. It's been I'd say the programming's been a bit more, I don't know the right word is, standardised, no, but it's a bit more, has a bit more function to it, seems to have a bit more function to it. So it's been really good, and I think maybe it's a sort of in preparation for the Open maybe. So yeah, I've been really enjoying it. I will be doing the Open this year. Hopefully I won't injure myself again. I injured my tricep last year doing the, I think it was doing the bar muscle up. I did get a bar muscle up actually, but I managed to injure my tricep in the process. So yeah, not so great. I haven't actually been practicing the bar muscle ups, to be honest. I've been a wee bit hesitant in case I end up injuring myself again. So yeah, just been taking things pretty easy, pretty steady. Generally speaking, things have been pretty good at the gym. It's just insofar as motivation goes, it's sort of the other areas of my life that have been sort of suffering a wee bit, hence the lack of videos and things. I didn't want to do one just for the sake of doing one, so that's yeah, why there haven't been any. So, but it's it's a nice day today. It's pretty rough, windy sort of a day. Some guys out on the boat there. I'll see if I can turn the camera around. I've actually got a little boat myself. It's only was it a 3.6 metre dinghy thing. I could never go out in weather like that. It's basically too rough for me. Yeah, it probably capsized me just about. Yeah, I actually got the boat out yesterday and ran the engine for a wee while, because I'm sort of looking forward to getting out and doing some fishing over the summer. So I didn't actually get out last summer, which was a real bummer. So yeah, anyway, I'm rambling now, so I'm just coming around the corner here, and now it's starting to get a bit more windy, a bit more breezy, so I'll just carry on walking. Thanks for watching.